Good morning all. This is our first lesson, and the first lesson we're going to do is broken down into three little parts, and we're going to practice doing skies and then trees and then water, and then we go through each of those ones in turn, and then on the second lesson we're going to put them all together and we're going to do a painting with them all in. Now we want to make some black paint up, and you can either use black, or you've got Payne's grey if you've got it in your little paint boxes, or you can mix it up using a blue paint and a brown. If you mix them together, that will make black. Now get your sheet of your paper out on the board and we'll make a little start. Now what you want is one of your smaller paint brushes, the one with that little, looks like that, and we're going to put it in the paint in the black, and then we're going to make a little start of doing trees. Now all trees are quite simple, but you need to keep the brush quite light. So you're going to go up, which is a trunk, and it comes out, and you can make the branches go up and make some of them come down, but you've got to do it very lightly because you don't need great big, because the branches get smaller as they come down the tree. And then you can go up that way, and do a few up there like this, the branch, and maybe a branch coming off there. And the more you hold the brush lightly, the more you see you'll get some control into it. So once you come off the trunk, which is usually quite thick, then it will even itself out. There's one there, and we can make a great big one up there, which is a big spindly one coming off there, branch coming out there, another one there, and then down like that. So that's what we're going to do some practicing on, and you can do as many as you like, but we want to make sure that you can do them properly. And you can make them quite thick if you want, and sometimes they come up with a big trunk splits off and they go in different directions, and they get smaller and smaller as you go up, which means you've got to do them much lighter as you move up the paper. And you've got coming down maybe like this. Right, so that's the first part of the first lesson, and you've got to do a practice on that, and I'd like you to do, if you can, about 6 trees. So I'm going to do a few more, but you can make a start now and see what you can do with them. And these are all trees without leaves on. If you wanted to put leaves on, that's not difficult. But you all started now? Good. Oh, Toby, please don't pick your nose in class. It's not nice, is it? Goodness sake, boy. Right. How are you doing? You good? You okay? Right. Come on then. A few more. And try and do them very neatly, because the more you practice, the better it becomes and easier it becomes. If you want to, you can do some in brown. Do a brown one on this if you like. There we are. Right. So if you've all done that bit, that's the end of the first part. So that's the little practice with trees. Now you can either pause the video now while you finish that off, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. Now the next one is how do we do a sky? And the first thing is, again, a little sheet of paper, and we want, oh, it's very good to see you're all paying attention now. That's very good. Papa's very pleased. And then we're going to put some water across here like this, nice clean water. Across your paper, and then we're going to get some, using your big brush like that one. In actual fact, what we should have done is to get this paper down, otherwise it's going to, you might just need to put it down onto your board with a bit of tape actually. Again, you can pause that if you want to do that before we get much further. Anyway, once you've done that, we want a little bit of yellow in here like this, because that lightens the picture up. Actually, a little bit. That's called yellow ochre, that one. But you can use ordinary yellow, but what it does, it brightens the sky up when the picture dries. And then we're going to get some blue, and if you've got an ultramarine blue, that's brilliant. And then just pull a bit of blue into here like this. And a bit coming in here, and some in there. And then we've got to put a few darker clouds in there. So some of the black that you were using for the trees just now, get some black and just pull it down like this, and they look like stormy clouds coming in. And if you can do something like that, when that dries, that would be a really nice sky. Now, you can either dry that out, or you can use a hairdryer on it. But I'm going to dry that out now. And just to finish that off, now we've got that far, what we can do, because that's all dry now, we can put. Now it's dry, we can actually put some little hills in here like this, or a mountain or something like that, just to finish that off. And then you've got that in itself is a little painting in its own right, isn't it? We do that a little bit blacker on that one. It looks as if you've got some in the distance then. That's it. There you are, look at that. You remember we've done that before, we put one layer over the top of another, so you get, it looks like mountains in the distance. And then, what have we practiced before? We've done birdies, haven't we? And you can practice again on a bit of paper. Any old bit of paper would do. Let me just take that off there. Just scrap paper. And how do the birds go? Like that, or like that. So you can see them. Or you can have another one which goes something like that. So you can practice doing little birds like that. And then, when you've done that, we come to our little sky, and we can put some birdies in the sky. There we are. Now that's our sky. So that's the next one. And then the next little lesson is you need another piece of paper. And this time you need a pencil. And we're going to draw a little line across it like that. Put some water there, and you can make some green if you want to, which is yellow and blue. And on the top part you can just do some little bushes and trees and things. You just run it across there like that, and you can think that's a wood. Right, and then down here that can be some water. And if we put some blue into these trees as well, just like that, it makes it look like there's a bit of foliage in there and things. There's a wood in the distance. Now, this is going to be the water here. So what we now want to do is to get the trees to be reflections. So once again, get your yellow and your blue and drag it down in this wet like that. And then we put a bit of that blue we had in there. And then while that is still wet, get your flat brush, put it in the water, make it nice and clean, and then dry it on a cloth or on your fingers, but push all the water out. And then you can get this and you can go across the page like that, and it takes the water out of there and the paint. Now you've got a line of trees with some water. If it's running off the page like it is there, you can pull that up. Now, again, with the brush, if you start to do this, it now looks as if you've got water there. Now, we didn't do a sky that time. We've just done bits of paint which look like trees, and then on the horizon and through here you've got some water. And that's all that is. It's quite easy, and you can practice doing that one. So what we did there is we just wet the bottom part below. I did a pencil line, just wetted the bottom part, and on the top part where it's dry, just put some little trees in green, and then drop some blue into it, and then with the same colours pull it down through the water, and then put a little bit of blue in as well. Then with your brush, clean it, make sure, and then dry it out completely, and then you can just run that through and it'll just pick the water up and the paint and take it off, and it makes it look like water's glistening. There we are. And then that was also, you run it across here all the way through, and that gives you that nice white line. And if you really wanted to make it look a little bit more, you could probably just go along the bottom here where the bank is and make it a bit darker like that. There we go. Right, so what have we done? We've done trees, a sky, and we've done some water. That's the end for today on this lesson, and next time we're going to do a lesson where we're going to put all this lot together. Okay, you keep practicing and I'll be back. Bye.